Hey, welcome back to Real English Podcast. Today we have a special guest.
Hi, I'm excited, but also a little nervous.
Don't worry, this is easy. Just tell us, what's your daily routine?
Oh wow, it's a little crazy.
Perfect. People love crazy. What time do you wake up?
At 7 a.m., sometimes 7:30 if I'm tired.
That's already late for me. I wake up at 6.
No way, I need my sleep.
Okay. So what's the first thing you do?
I check my phone. I know, bad habit.
Same here. Everyone does that.
And you, coffee first?
Coffee is life. So after you wake up and check your phone, what happens next?
After that, I get out of bed slowly. I'm not a morning person, so I need time. Then I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and wash my face. I try to wake up little by little because if I rush, I feel tired all day.
That makes sense. Do you eat breakfast?
Yes, but something simple. Usually eggs or toast with coffee. I don't like heavy food in the morning. While I eat, I sometimes watch videos or listen to music. It helps me feel relaxed before starting my day.
That sounds peaceful. My mornings are more stressful.
Really? Why?
Because I always feel like I don't have enough time. I wake up, take a quick shower, and get dressed fast. Sometimes I skip breakfast, which is not good, but I'm always in a hurry.
You need to fix that. Breakfast is important.
I know. After that, I go to work. The traffic is crazy sometimes, so I try to leave early. During the drive, I like to listen to podcasts or music to stay calm.
I like that. For me, going to work is not too bad. I enjoy the quiet time. When I arrive, I start my tasks and focus on my responsibilities. Sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's slow, but I always try to stay productive.
What do you do after work?
After work, I feel tired, but I still try to do something useful. Sometimes I go to the gym, sometimes I just go home and relax. It depends on my energy. But I always try to do something positive.
That's good discipline. I usually go home, eat dinner, and watch something on TV. I try to relax because the day can be long. But sometimes I also study or work on personal goals.
That's important. At night, I like to disconnect. I put my phone away, maybe read a little, and prepare for the next day. I think having a calm night helps me sleep better.
I agree. So guys, this is a real daily routine in English.
Yes, simple, real, and natural.
If you want to improve your English, listen and practice every day.
And don't be afraid to speak.
I remember when I was afraid to speak English. My heart was beating fast every time I tried. I felt embarrassed, like everyone was watching me. But one day, I understood something very important. Nobody really cares. People are focused on their own lives. That thought changed everything for me, and I decided to try, even if I made mistakes. At the beginning, I didn't speak with people. I spoke with myself. It sounds strange, but it worked. I started talking in front of the mirror every day. I looked at myself and said simple things like, "Hello, how are you?" or "Today I feel good." Little by little, I became more comfortable listening to my own voice in English. Then I started talking to objects in my house. Yes, objects. I would say, "This is a table, this is a chair, this is my phone." It was simple, but powerful. I was training my brain to think in English. I didn't translate everything anymore. I started connecting words directly with real things around me. After that, I changed how I used my mind. When I was doing something, I described it in English inside my head. For example, "I am cooking," or "I am cleaning my room." At first it was slow and difficult, but with practice it became natural. My brain started working in English without forcing it. I also started using English when I watched TV. Instead of watching in my language, I switched to English. At first I didn't understand much, but I didn't stop. I listened carefully, repeated phrases, and tried to copy the pronunciation. It felt like training my ears and my mouth at the same time. One of the most important things I did was repeat, and repeat. I didn't try to be perfect, I just tried to be consistent. Every day, even for a few minutes, I practiced. Some days were good, some days were frustrating, but I never stopped. That consistency helped me improve more than anything else. I remember the first time I spoke with someone in English. I was nervous, I made mistakes, and I spoke slowly, but I did it. That moment gave me confidence. I realized that speaking is not about being perfect, it's about communicating. People understood me, and that was enough. Over time, I stopped being afraid of mistakes. Mistakes became my teachers. Every time I said something wrong, I learned something new. Instead of feeling embarrassed, I felt proud. Because every mistake meant I was trying, and trying means growing. English became part of my daily life. Not something I study, but something I live. I use it when I think, when I watch videos, when I speak, even when I'm alone. That's the secret. You don't learn a language only from books. You learn it by using it every single day. So if you are afraid, just start. Speak with yourself. Speak with your house. Speak with your world. Don't wait to be perfect. Start now, start small, but start. Because one day you will look back and you will realize that fear is gone, and now you can speak.
Wow. Listening to you, I feel like you are telling the story of so many people. Not just yours, but everyone who is afraid to speak. And I think that's powerful because you didn't wait to be perfect. You started with fear, with doubt, with insecurity, and you still moved forward. That's something a lot of people need to hear today. What you said about speaking to yourself, that really touched me. Because many people think they need someone else to practice, but the truth is, the first conversation is always with yourself. And to everyone watching this, you don't need permission to start. You can begin right now in your room with your voice, just like he did. And I love how you turned your daily life into your classroom. That's something very special. You didn't wait for a perfect moment. You used your real life. And to you, watching your house, your routine, your day, everything can become part of your learning. You just need to change how you see it. So if you feel afraid, if you feel like you're not ready, listen to this story again. Because confidence doesn't come first, action comes first. And little by little, you become stronger, just like him, just like anyone who decides to try. And maybe your story can be the next one that inspires someone else.
This was a real conversation, real experiences, real growth.
And most importantly, real English, simple, natural, and from the heart.
Remember, you don't need perfect English to start speaking.
You just need courage, consistency, and a little bit of patience.
If this conversation helped you, don't forget to follow us.
Because here, we don't just learn English, we live it.
Practice every day, even if it's just a few minutes.
And never be afraid to use your voice. See you in the next episode.